Hi, my name is Jose Montoya, and this is my multimedia class final project. So in the beginning of the year, we made a couple posters called CRAP, which stand for contrast, repetition, alignment, and proximity. Contrast is just different, contrasting colors and text in each, aligned correctly. So then that was made from my made our contrast from a paper version that we made before it, and therefore it was actually kind of easy. It's just hard to find the different colors, backgrounds, and text. There, I made my proximity poster, which is just different, ranges from each other. Uh, you know, I messed up a bit there. It didn't work that well, but from here I made three things each side from each other. And then my digital version is this. It's pretty much it's not the same, but same pictures, same text. And then my alignment poster, I didn't make a paper version, but I did, but I lost it and wasn't able to turn it in. But it's basically alignment, which is the same distance from each other, and lengthwise same distance from each other, with the same background, different colors and pictures, which made it easy. And then our repetition poster, which is just my paper version is just repetition and then one color, just different from the rest. So then my repetition on digital version is pretty much the same, 3 colored eyes and then a blue colored eye, which I use snipping tool, to cut it out because I couldn't find any singular brown or blue eyes. And the repetition right here, text. So the Myers-Briggs personality type is basically your personality type, what type of person you are. And with here, there's a bunch of different combinations. You could be extrovert, observant, complete opposite. But in this one, I am INTP. So basically, introverted means I'd rather be in a small group of close friends than a big party. Energy, I'm more intuitive or rather observant. I'd rather read instead of watching, do it myself. Nature, I think more than I feel. I basically use I don't know, it sort of breaks down to the fact that I use facts more than emotion. Tactics, I'm more prospecting, means I'm less judging, I don't really judge that much, I guess you could say. Identity turbulent, guess I'm not that confident, which in some case I'm not. Like electrical. So we made a 14-shot sequence video for multimedia. Oh shit, it's not. Oh wait, I don't have. Just write it down, maybe. It was quite hard to make. We had to act and everything. We had to edit, and then despite all that, we put it all together to make what I think is quite a good little skit, I guess. Just showing all the shots. We put music over it and everything, and then credits to me. We made a stop motion project, which every single scene is actually a picture taken in repeated motion. Here where it's the story's about me being a cop. I'm right there in the red sweater, and then I fall down in a high-speed chase on cars. So this is my beat I made for Foundation. It consists of 4 audio channels, 1 main bass, throughout the whole thing, and then I kind of just take it out around the last 3 seconds of the song to make sure this synth is by itself with this kick. So it depends on what you're want to listen to. So with this, first 4 seconds just 3 simple beats. I add another beat, to switch it up and you guess. And then this one is a different beat as well, not compared to this one. It's different. And then I had a record scratch to show like a change in sound and motion. So this is a synth that I made, or not made, sorry. It's a synth I got that I was very fond of. I added ganja sounds to make it not by itself, to have it more emphasis. And then I added like electrical sound, I guess you could call it. So at the end I added another synth with a kick sound to it, which pretty much would do the same thing with the ganjas, but a little different sound to it.